Right now, though, a bike ride across the country with a real mission.
Olympian Clara Hughes is on day 39 of a 110-day national bicycle tour through every province and territory. And in case you're wondering, today Clara is on Newfoundland's west coast near Corner Brook.
Now, Clara's big ride is part of Bell's Let's Talk campaign to raise awareness for mental health and break the stigma. But one of the big questions on a lot of people's mind is, how is she coping with Canada's chilly temperatures?
Backbreaking work like this is what made Clara Hughes a champion.
When it's cold, we can't stop. When you're sweating, if you stop, it's basically the kiss of death, because that's when you get really, really cold.
The six-time Olympic medalist is cycling 12,000 kilometers around the country with support riders over 110 days.
Today was the longest day of the ride, 180 kilometers. We left Peterborough this morning and it was like -12, not including the wind chill.
That's a harsh reality of starting this epic challenge in the unforgiving grasp of the cold Canadian winter.
Snowflakes that are like knives in the face.
Here's how the extreme cold affects Clara's super body.
The body preferentially draws heat into the core to keep your core organs warm, so it takes heat away from the periphery and from the working muscles. When that happens, there's less supply of nutrients to the muscles, less oxygen supply, and the muscles actually become less efficient. And in those situations, because they're less efficient, you utilize more energy.
On these chilly days, the fuel needs to go up, and that means more snacks while riding.
When it's -2 and freezing rain, bottles freeze. Your hands don't work anymore because they've been on the handlebars, so it's really hard to even get things open. On those days, it's way easier to get into a caloric deficit because you just don't want to eat.
Meanwhile, she has to be careful to conserve body heat.
Cold weather really starts to compromise and work on your immune system, which is tough.
Shivering could bring the entire ride to a halt.
You'll go through energy 20 to 30% faster. At any point in those rides, if she starts shivering, I would shut it down, get her in the truck, switch gear, and go back out.
It's not bad. It's like raining, but this clothing is so good. It's amazing. Like I'm warm. My biggest fear so far has been, what's it gonna be like when it starts raining and it's raining, and it's not that bad.
It's really all about layering, and it's about having the right clothing that keeps you warm, keeps you dry, and lets all the sweat vaporize out.
Much more civilized today.
Hopefully the cold doesn't stick around for too long, but if it does, she'll be ready.
My warmest pair of shoes are mucklucks. I have actual Steger mucklucks that I will wear on platform flat pedals that won't be clipped in if it's that cold that I need to ride in mucklucks. I have them.
She really is unstoppable, and we're going to continue to follow the science behind Clara's big ride. In the meantime, you can check out all our coverage of this incredible feat on the Daily Planet website, discovery.ca/dailyplanet.
Okay.